one cano and a sacratan or the court Supreme Court one more abo at wogu sanso and na yabako and senfu from ukra na yakwakosha na NPP amanyoko no wana se record NDC mrasebe dwafo no so ade abaya one more Supreme Court wabaso e wona aginase sonko a one more asie no ho mrasebe dwane foforo kra ya wapa no e wo mencha south abato ampeso so won monya for lawyer na na jeba fo awua anso so ade atodwa e tro se wo hwemo pa ma get through tokono ya ene nipa bi ma tro krata Eja kuma mampanyin na do se wonhwe no nyina se atwede no wase eni enan bia ni kwanwa e wose etumi agina suo electoral commission so anasha manyoku ahodo no sa enempeso ahodo bi ni mu antakwasi wo na se mpomentem wase aba ama ne nkenkan so ntumi nkoso no wo mo sere pa se adwebro ntumi mbra sa ne beye na electoral commission abatumi anya abotoye mu na wode se adwuma enyina we ne nsema ahodo pi no a na yaboabo no wase won konwa na numre yi yada baba somo awa mamra kwa so ya fasida amanyumako ya ridisui Express Group abusian wase wade wotu kwan Canada US UK wado ba kwa no asade wako BM 21st clinic where sciatica expert pa 3 herbal center and 3 core capsules and so ataye chemizo and 5G yada mwase ansada Liberty Conference afidie no ebaso live ewo Jubilee Park ontia no washanenso ade amaye nyumako wene nkaya bi anabrepam yabaka wo mo nsempade ya kyerɛw me amatena se ambeken kan semi medin ene akosuya aje wakwade boaten yenye brana sem no yenchechim Jumadia bia koso awon kramantemu we aso ya shoma Ghana manfra jumadia hu samso ana one more office foforo kra one more abia no awa mamra kwaso aka wo bi amagana mampanyi na rodan kwa kufuato nanimu nyam akwakota kire bia wade atodwa atrose afia bato o magana yeto ye no anokwa ya danio mapinuwa adia nani atumi aso yie papa na afia na Ghana man akire Seka mamen kabeno ya jia tumi yetiasie yede ye adwuma ya yeto aba menteme wase anase penche bia ma wabre beyi mampanyini ane mrahye badwafo wase womse yato aba ba samfinhia ma akoma kwaduasam yenu nie nanso so no ma ga na fiwo ya bato eto ye no na edasonko kra wase police stations awodo electoral commission won mompanyimfo a omodo ko ye no no bibia da aye na famu de afei agent awodo a no muso gina wode mamanyoko nkaye no wobia nso ye na famu dia watim wakame biada enso amachiri nam so ntini wode abasobode sonko ama Ghana fo ya ebi ebekode mama panyina be de kire doctor Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wono to Franka edema NPP amanyoko no wachiremu se ebra resource no ayensunsanso ne babeda dwa na wahunu pefe se asade no wo yare no apɛ ene oba manten so bekasa ya ema na chitafo nyina won mota din ama basabasaye mentemi wase biada antumi ansie na nso nti wakoso abo Ghana abaso na wasrasa yenkoso anto so nyene se ya na kabma menkabi no wiase amansan hu se Ghana de yetiase
commitment to democracy has become a cornerstone of our national identity. The successful conduct of the presidential and parliamentary elections on 7 December 2024 stands as a testament to the resilience of our democracy, the peaceful nature of the electoral process, and the gracious concession of Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the MPP presidential candidate, are powerful reminders that democracy remains the foundation of our progress and national unity. This moment should serve as a symbol of hope for the rest of the African continent, affirming that the will of the people must always prevail. Your Excellencies, this 6-story annex building represents a bold statement of our devotion to fostering diplomacy and enhancing the capacity of our foreign service.
Abusiane yatana ya Ghana mampanyi na dodankwa akufo dona anwachiri no so for ya wo share from Jumadia so ma meshali ayokoboche wono so edekakra etato.
This new facility will house 142 office spaces, a basement car park equipped with a transponder access system, a flag room to proudly display the flags of all the countries with which Ghana maintains diplomatic relations, a clinic, a fitness center, and a press center seamlessly extending into a banquet hall for 300 persons. The edifice also possesses a dining and conference area on every floor to complement the extensive range of facilities in the main building. I'm delighted to announce that tonight's Carol's Night program would be held in the state-of-the-art auditorium.
I was on your turn and carry so for your shaman from and for Jumedia Soma Mishali, Ayakubuchi. Now, another dear Supreme Court, one more quasatana. Nana nada LGBTQ plus Bella. Na ya wani mo sama panye na dan kwa kufuado na nsabasha se na so nipa bi no motabiri ya de kwada Supreme Court na emu kese no aya lawyer Richard the last guy ane nipa bi no won mo ka ho na another dua na court no hye se wode na no December abatu dwama Ghana manyina ehunu ba bi ya court no egina na ana judge former akoma konson ana tena samne so ya Justice Lovelace Avro Johnson wono na ne dia ne mu enam so amakoto no dia tudwa atrese abela mampanyi na do anase mampanyi ne nyamfa ne nsa anhyase antintim ye ma ne mama ye mmara no koto entumi nsi hu gina ye anka bebi anfanfa ho sede omanfo no aba won pese koto no esi gina ye kase ya etise yi nam saye so nche no won petitioner won de ababa koto no so mka so metumi age atum na won masom de aye adwuma adane nsem bi ani a na won boa kora anam so nche ye kase ankrata ya mpanyefo miensa de kwada Supreme Court no court agane tumi die so abone nyina da ato agu a enei ni nyina ankansuo aka ho bi ama ebra na asene ne kwaso no Justice Lovelace Avro Johnson na wode asene ne nyina to dwa no wobon sam na to agu sanya de court no besomu no saye eno sene nsem.
Of the interpretive jurisdiction is based upon an enactment or any act done under the authority of an enactment. In the instant case, there is not as yet an enactment, properly so called, since the legislative process which would transform a bill into an act with the force of law has not yet terminated. The action, if at all, the supposed interpretative jurisdiction of the Supreme Court is as yet premature, and there is nothing on which to hang the exercise of the judicial review jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. The Constitution itself has prescribed the mode by which an enactment properly so called can come into being, and by the principle of separation of powers, those processes must be exhausted to produce a tangible product that can have legal effect when properly assented to by the President, the head of the executive. Until there is presidential assent, there is no act Parliament over which the Supreme Court can act of Parliament over which the Supreme Court can exercise its original jurisdiction to strike down if found to be inconsistent with the Constitution 1992. The plaintiff's action is therefore dismissed.
I was not just say ya bought to go as 7 1 year kawai or another diaba so the koya kwatana say was Supreme Court now was siege na ka say for LGBTQ plus and someone ni problem the kwada court wanunti ama mampanyi na do want to me afa nsa anhyase Justice Lovelace Avro Johnson na ye turning kan now was some ya one no Panyepa ya wano ana yira Richard the last guy ya waka wamu a wamu de krata akwama Supreme Court no ho no wona mra nimfo ababakasa na pakwasi abaidu wano ana ne mra nim ni panyina wogina simpie so ne nsamtwofo edi nkomobra asene ne nyina da akọ na wieye wo panyepa dia to dwa atwese nyame no kwasem ni wamu kasa omani agya no moboa kora wamu wra ho no koremu se wamu de krata abra Supreme Court na nkomu hwa ne mu se wamu ba kire mra mu akire wamu baby amara ne da betumi di ato na afenso so krampo no yensi obi ho kwan awo ne dwumadi e woso die mu se bia woba obeso ware oba be ma peso ware be ma no wose bibia no obi awo ne right obi awo ne fa hodie se wobetumi aye ne wo pe ko ba ne se no a ama omra ho pa na so ne nyina mu no one more trend ya kan se full report sa Supreme Court dia wakan ne nyina no won be kru kire ne nyina dia gu nkrata so na fe won manyan adaje enya ntoboase akenka muo fititire kwapim tire hu sane asam no wankasa sitie na won mo hwa ne mu se nyame ya dom wanton kwapim fiada de na won mo nsa aka report no watiem na won so hunu gina yesie fofora won besi ediafa ho.
A 7-member, it was a 7-member panel. That's one thing we must bear in mind. A 7-member panel. And going for a review will mean an additional judges. And the question we should ask ourselves is, would that make any difference? So we are yet to advise ourselves on that. As I said, lead me not into temptation. I've not as yet seen the full reasoning of the court. Who am I to come openly on what next step I'm taking? I believe it is not proper. So please, let's all abide with the timetable of the court. They said latest by this Friday, we'll have the full ruling. You may recall that we filed an application for interlocutory injunction together with our rates. And the Supreme Court indicated that its ruling on that application will be determined together with the rates. We have not as yet seen their pronouncement on that. So please, based upon the content of the judgment, we will know the next step to take. For now, we are not in the position to tell us what next we are doing. The 7-member panel dismissed our rates.
I was away. I am running ni the March Dallas Sky or Parkwasi Abedu. Na Andy Sima Shabaja Force on about 1 month some shra. Adema Supreme Court on a chara 1 match pa. Sir, Omada Kemaman Cabinet ya Jumaya Nioma. Wama Gana yam penny chiri. Sababa mama bochi ashoya de beya dwuma no one ma daddy pefe ewo omagana Supreme Court mu enam sunti ande sia manyoko ne chese wo moni age ewo na sunsun so sonko na Supreme Court one ma tumi ade atu dwasansa ade no wankasa no wo man no ane ya mamre ne amane no amfa yenu anu mosramifo chiri sanso na Christopher so chiri se wo ba no wo ba beda be ma ne be ma beda anasempo obi kura be yi ne ho asi wo se me yo ba na so me de mbasa me yasa aponche me yeso wo dwan kraman na me yonko be ma etwe me dasa no wona me na monten so enam so nti sagene sie no a Supreme Court wasie no wo mo de asem o beka nyina no se won ma yade ye pa na madena mra sabadwani owra Francis Sosu wono na nsem trofo edi nkomo ya ensem wa nyina da odane die
is to now either assent or not assent, but whatever be the case, there's a room in the law for the president to let Parliament know the reasons for which he doesn't want to assent and which provisions of the law he has problems with and what proposals he has for Parliament. So we look forward to hearing from him. Honestly, we don't have enough time. However, we leave it to the president and see what the president will do with this one. Well, if this bill dies with the 8th Parliament, it won't be the only bill that dies with the old Parliament. I have introduced or initiated about 20 private bills. 3 of them have passed into law. Only one has presidential assent. Indeed, the other one that abolished death penalty in the Ghana Armed Forces has not been signed yet. It's still with the president. The anti-witchcraft bill has been passed, but does not have presidential assent. So we are looking at what the president may do. Indeed, if he doesn't sign them, they will die with this Parliament. But it would be our duty as members re-elected into the House to pay attention to all critical bills that have not been assented to, so we can reintroduce them either through the government or through private members' initiative.
I was aware of Madina Mrasabajani Francis Xavier Sosuno attending Kang now you're consent for mu. Adeche biansa mfoforo ba sebre no Professor Stephen Kwaku Asare wa Ghana ni mapaparo no so atwere kratade akoma mampanyin nadodan kwa akufu ado atwere se enyame anim nie ewom se mampanyin ba be fra konya so de na so Chief Justice Mama Gertrude Tokonu Mama na nioma bi nkwahye nim said ye wose be ye na nioma fa no na Ghana ya mamra ne bo abura sanse wontime ntoto na nioma yie se wo ba pa anasempo Chief Justice Emano enye ye wo ma Ghana mu nam so ntino Ghana mampanyin na danko akufu ado wonyini firi wokra na wonfa wo foforo emra mesia nan na sansem yi boba ye no abusua ye twe no sra ne abasan krofo pinu a ya aka ho asem a ebi mu krampo de ada no twea pia ya ada no da nyina twea won ma no na no na mrashabodwane ya wayi ne foforo kra wo menhya south abato ampeso so lawyer na na je bafo awua enso de na no atom bi wose asem no Professor Stephen Kwaku Asare waka no wo hunu ne tim ho ne kon ho ne nan ba bi asem no wankasa no wo beso wo ka kosie sansa nipa no a wo ka se asabio wonfa Ghana ya mamara nya adwuma otiatia o man no ya fa hode so ye sese ne ade wontimi na na di ma ye hunu no wo onka asem bia wo ka sa asem wo yi a na wonka hwe ko sese wo betumi de ensese bia ba na se de ka se evidence nyina so a enti ama wo ka sa asem we no won de ohunu sane nsem no enhio bia nim
emremuno eyemukure unisa tu na enso ubetumi bisa wo se woni tumi that's a recommended Bima can it be classified as stated misbehavior? That is the fundamental question we need to address. Say, Omayine, when you say, when you do Sompa, and you never have a Felipa, daughter say, now so the catch Omayine say, Omay, as soon as the first say, Ube to the can that be classified as stated misbehavior? Oh, we shut up on the petition now. Sebi. And it's a trade. I said, we own the baby and fanfa. And so, Sebi, or person pushing a baby, as a baby at anyone, the person pushing money a day. And what Ostati or Cathedral will say, this petition is not about the judicial function or decision of the Chief Justice. And remember, who is a Jaja? Who is a young from so? Young from so, a Jaja, you need to tell. And Professor Chell say, sad news, who is a young from so, and not be able to get a check. We cannot put the name baby of the number.
I was your way, NPP, my several journey, I were in for cry, a woman shut out about 1 person, so lawyer, Nana Jeba for no. Na Electoral Commission. Ampanyum for as so ana eboma ne nyina nim se ne peso makoma ko be se num bi wo hono mo a mencheme wase ana ade bi ekoso no nyina no ama Electoral Commission antumi emfre ne modie mu nyina amobɔ ma no sade e wo se otumi ye no aka wo bi ama Dr. Sirbo Kwaku na dadua yi wone aya amanyoku awodo ne mpanyimfo ahia ya na nsɛmtrɔfo aka ho bi e won kramantemu wapanyepa dia tudwa e kyose ne yakoso mencheme wase na wese wadi nkunim ade kye wese me na mefa ene de aka ho no emo kura ama abato ne nkenkanso no entumi anwie mu de sane Electoral Commission otimi epano enam so ntin wo basra se wo bibia da figures a wo woni ya no sane ye ukọ polling stations no yesibede figures ne ma wo ene ade no wese wo betumi de aba ama Electoral Commission wonom saka wonom nkeka ne oma nyina sisi ani na wontete bi mfiri biri mu mfa bibi nkeka ka ho na wonhwe sane ne oma bese bia kosansa de akeka kono ano ya den ye pa ya akato ne bronso na mampanyin fofora woba ye de no esi akonya so Dr. Sirbo Kwaku ebra no nsɛmtwerɛfo ne amanyoku ahodo ekasa no say eno say nsɛm.
On top of the years, this is not a blocking issue. This is not something we should take it lightly. Other than that, we will not have elections going forward. Because if somebody is able to disrupt it, get what he's looking for, why does he do the next time? And my concern is that we should not allow it to be a precedent for us. It should not. It should not be said. That if you allow this to become president, then the survivor of the fittest. In that case, like I said, we should stop voting. So let us take this very serious. We all know the processes. We all know the process. So why are we here? Why are we here? Now, some people are saying the commission should have done A, B, C. Right now that we are here, let them come here. All of us will run away. Who will be bold enough to meet them? Who? All of us will run away. So we need to want to talk of the security of the processes. Because if you don't have the security, no matter how well you prepare for it, you will come to naught. With the situation where if this police command themselves are being turned upside down. Again, I was saying that now no part of the collating process is safe. Because they can come in at any time. The commission had wanted to even today to have a look at all the.
I was your way, Electoral Commission Panipa, the chair, Dr. Sirbo Kwaku. Your tour and some no asona sebre no. Andy Siamanyoko ya one more din kurima mampanyi yera John Dramani Mahama wodi animu no one more yi eye nipa mako enum abajoko ya womo na baba hwa secretary shafraya jirum de kankan ya abawo betena akonya so akoso ewo na penso nyina no wo betumi akon adeatia ene yewu nia ya oman yi sika ba kokora wafa ya 10 peso no wo be se wo betumi age afiri wonsam anase ubebu hu akonta amagana manyina da yaso atibie na sa enipa num abajoko ya mpanyefo atie yi yera Samuel kujeto ablakwa naftom rashabadwani wano na edi animu aka wo bi ama anai majority leader yo ma Ghana rashabadwafie ye mprempren yade oro Alexander afanyoma ken adna no atuma wa kyerɛ sa anya bia wo bi so yera John Dramani Mahama enipa mako num no wa pa ye committee no wa muso sika sam no ehemfa ankasa no benya de afre ho am na ebeso woroma sene sane ebe no wakena bie no omuma mefa Ghana sika ne kwati kwaso hu ebewi akere na afa Ghana sika ane asade bossa committee no ho bra nam so nti wo ma Ghana fo nyina hunu ba bia wo benya won sika ne de afra ma sakata hya ne proye no wo matumi ede akon.
Somebody may have to ask Mr. Blackwell how, they did citizens vetting committee during the revolution. They didn't get anywhere. Somebody may have to ask Mr. Blackwell how that committee's work will be funded. If it is a private person who is funding it, they are talking about corruption. We need to know who is funding it, whose money they are going to use to buy fuel, whose money they are going to use to set up the office, whose money, because going around gathering evidence, I'm aware that they've been calling some journalists. Somebody says that, he's going to be Attorney General, he's calling journalists for information and all that, blah, blah, blah. No problem. But we need to know the committee that he heads, how would that committee be funded? Is it from the state resources or is an individual who's going to fund it? If it's an individual, then the issue of corruption that they are going to deal with must also be interrogated. How is that individual going to fund their activities? What is his motivation? Is it a citizen who thinks that, okay, I just want to give you money to do this work? On what basis? Why? So we would also interrogate.
I was your way, Alexander Fanyoma no what you know. Anna anti-corruption crusader, you're a vitus azim, and so Anna no to be actress any panuma. Why you want say one mujina brand pass a concomania janya, Sarge Media Sunquin over to me.
These are people that have either spoken against or acted against corruption in the past. We've seen the work that led to the removal of Mr. Dumlobo from the office of Auditor General. We've seen how Honorable Blackwell has unraveled a lot of scandals in recent times. We've seen Martin Table speak on these issues in the media. And of course, Acha was, I don't hear of him, but he has been a very good investigative journalist. So when you look at the team, I believe that there are people that can take the matters up seriously and come out with the desired expectations of Ghanaians. Look at it as a political group that is known to be against the NPP from their pronouncements and from their actions. And you see that's where the previous speaker mentioned political witch hunting. People are going to look at it from that light. And especially those in the opposition. So I would have expected one or two people that either come from the NPP or some other opposition party or are perceived to be neutral in terms of their partisanship. That would help to assure Ghanaians that there's transparency and fairness in whatever they do.
I was your way anti-corruption crusader, you're a vitus as many a tessa one so, Chana Jana and some no aso. Now, Sunday Panumua Sebe, you're a John Dramani Mahama, and this Yamanyokonwa Power Secretary, Shana Prayer, Jim Dear Kankain, and Yoma Akoswa Magana Mufanisika, some Wamama Kunchiano Yadia Nepa Pinua, Wamaso Akasadia Fahon. Na Ankane, NPP Mrashaba Janiano, Janamodema this year. Our Boise East about 1 person, so you're Edward, and Nina so Adna no Atumubia. Watch us, and Yamianimye, one of your wire crado pa. Ya way in a nimwo, Sir Yamia Domna, and this Yamanyokono, a nipa numia, Wamapa Wamui, Aban and Nason Kwa, the Obebody. wɔbɛhyɛ ase akyerɛ nsɛm mu na yɛhunu baabi pɔte ya wɔn wiawia Ghana sika no wɔn de akɔ akɔhyehyɛ wɔsɛ wɔkɔ nkurɔfoɔ amaman so ne agyae sika no sɛ wɔn de agu hɔ ne sɛ wɔn de agu hɔ wɔn abɔ ne bɛda ma kɛntɛn ma ɛna esum hɔ no mu a Ghanafoɔ ɛyɛ ntumi nka ɛnam so nti wɔn deɛ adeɛ nyɛ na nyɛ ɛna wɔn nso mfoa bɔne so nti no wɔyi n'anim ayɛ krado sɛ NDC mpanyinfoɔ wɔn ba ne naso nko adeɛ a na wɔsi wɔka no wɔbɛka mo biara nso ate bi.
Talk about it. You know, some of my day. My boss way. To going forward, my thing say party no. Say you quit any dia. You were Juma. You know, quite about 70%. And no, me I'm in the party, and I talk to people. People think say me no, me can't imagine. Until Obu and this year. Otimi bi din komo bi MPP ni onum se me no enya ade a mekodi kokonsanche obi say no bi aka kire me so they say people are free to timi hu say sa de no it got to a point me wo panyi bi fie ambassadors 3 France UK US komo bi e call ho no e denyo me hu no we be o ambassadors so onya hu say eno bi ya a movement loot to be this can be copied dwane a e bi to jo ma na bi ato yen asa wo wi ska bi o mu hu kan kwa kire o de o mo de besi o metan on back ma bibi NCA ska fly na de o mo de besi because Guyana, what no one go on. I don't investment. Okobusa say oil or blocks no more. We drew a message the movie and Beko committee. Yeah, because we had Ghana first. I'm telling you. It drew a me presenting paper. Anyone most why Ghana say illegal. She said DC for Oko was Easter. The issue I met problem no. Have been Papa can hard to be. Unless said the DC, the MP, and then the chairman are involved. Adanse here Asia wo nanado aka cho wo so fa letter ba wo so over your devil says anko fona de omo yan there say national security for report they say a show so yeah as I reappoint you the same people about I say what's going on and mom there adanse for mu tie me adanse 100% ko fona yes and on plan
Abusia waya kane NPP marshal Johnny a ogina modema de share wo Boise East about one person so yira enin Edward ana yateninkin Yako and San from na Sabra no my Ghana your ticket capa. Say a more fire on Quatana Conya so true was seen so happy no. And show ya now one more resource no. And your marching chair and now sitting in your say. Ghana buying at the wire Kajmakonaka. 18 million Ghana cedis yes to Accra. Now Suntino ama a resource no. And your may ya chenchane na se one bet to me a marking in town now what the sunsun so ababa tuja. I can be another dear one Rashabajafia no ranking member Adama Bajakua. I show my Ghana woman some so Rashabajafie. Yera aya panika sia ya one so the muntinti my Peter. No true adna no atmubi atrasa some yara hosem. Na asa grown so ya sempa no more kana sano. Ye was on my Ghana yin I am any daho. Near Shakwan pa ever to your faswa. Waka Jumacone about your pessica botany be a day ama one was ya dear Bayara was some sa ban will be fracunaso, no the any was sent to Sabacosia or fractions of her. Now so soon so and to me impeda.
Mr. Speaker, the West African Examinations Council was established as an international organization by International Convention in 1952 with its headquarters in Accra, Ghana. To further give legal recognition to the convention, Electoral Act 719 of 2006 was passed by the Parliament of Ghana. By the contents of the convention, each of the 5 member countries was to establish a local or national office that was to be responsible for local examinations. Mr. Speaker, as we all know, WEC is a non-profit making organization and therefore operates on subvention, subscriptions, and fees, both at the local and international levels. The main function of WEC is to review and consider annually, in consultation with members, examinations to be conducted in the public interest, which must have international recognition, and to conduct such examinations as appropriate, award certificates comparable to those issued by equivalent authorities internationally. The WEC, Mr. Speaker, at the local level, has been responsible for conducting 2 major examinations on behalf of the government of Ghana. These are the Basic Education Certificate Examinations and the West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examinations. Mr. Speaker, currently, there is a serious financial challenge facing WEC with regard to the conduct of the 2024 post-examination activities and the release of results. According to a press release by WAEC on 19th December, WAEC stated that the Ministry of Education was owing the council.
I was only a tenant, I ranking member, the Mabajoqua. I show my gun and woman, some so I'm Rasha Fear, you're a Peter. No children, what you know, and I saw for your show, man, woman, so you're all say, I will do you one so the two are so I trust a woman. How dear banners so I bind a bon home ding. So when you skaka cry, I dear my wake.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I'll need some time to review the document that has just been handed to me. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll make a call immediately to WAEC and I will apprise the House of the developments regarding this important issue.
Yes, please, kindly do so now whilst I allow.
I will show you a and some from na another dear woman, Shabba fear na anya some ketokra. A Brahma Shabba for one more certain and was so by a year. And no dear boy, my gunna, ya cabman cabino, Nanny Pabinum Masia, ya woman, ya mope. Video be a PM one so a film Rasha Bedofie. Or Rabia was chef fita, Sasha for your one or Chashra for no moon. Na sadia o se bikasa wo video ni mo no kira se wo nyame difo nkomseni cha se wo bi ntumi hunu se awie ebrem won ya yinuo ya cha se mra shawjafo no hyan ya wo mo de asisi mra shawjafo ho afie ho na won makwakwo wura mra shawjafie ho no ma wo mo aka nsam wo no eno na panyipa ya twe se kan yo se dua o sadie yo ode akwhwehwe ka sini mu ba se numu asensia asase dodo no a na obinim de na ba owura no so aka wo bia maga kasai Ghana Police Service warmonsa ashopanyi pai mu abusua wo madoa no na ebra na wo mode na ekọ no na akwakwa ya rehosem sanse wono so kasa se twedi ampomfa nche wo mo sanse de wo mo ye no wo mo nim ne wo mo ye kora se nyame difo tese wo no na won ma so ni mu aso mo bo no mo butu no wo mo ye na ya kaka de ane nneoma ense emfata na abusua me ko video ni mra na ye ba ye beka ho nsempi. Father, have mercy on them. 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 Daddy, they don't know what they are doing. Elohim, they don't know what they are doing. Elohim, they don't know what they are doing. Father, have mercy on my people. Father, found them mercy on them. It's for your own good. 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 Are you stupid? Take over. God have mercy on them. God have mercy on them. God have mercy on them. Elohika. Ekabarisia. Leprosiki. Ayabarisia.
So this gentleman came here and just started breaking these screens of various cars all over.
I'm mercy on them. Elohim. Father, mercy on them. They are my people.
So these are the things he did. He just came and was breaking the windscreens. He started with this very car. He started with this car.
I have begged you. Father, I have
just came. Yeah.
Father, your children. Your children. I have children.
If you make noise again, I will use the one you used to. This and I will come and hit you.
I was your natural sir, and on no more yan so my quorum nasa, Yamidi for Yamesha Noa. One no tell me name sir, Yamena Shoma and so one farm bows as a caillou, and what a shakas in Mudia into me, Huno. Walk up about Borcas and was similar show the fear on more pussy for show in Mono, and the Tessa Walkers and Stradian Ponce, one fan sharp pussy for a pass, and Sayaka Dianua. Womodaya no no onimpefe se womunim ne omo yenti ana ma womu edi se adwuma no yotoa ansam no eso so for panyine ya Open Arms Ministry ya no awa santemantem kopo kumase no trust so aya apostle St. Sack papa won so akasa na panye pa omafo baka no ne COVID-19 asha asiase yiniti a Ghana mampanyi na danko akufo ado abaka asem ye nhware no wo panye pa won ne ko bi asode ye kwa wi akire chase ya twe ne ko gina amara no a na ensem pi no a akoso no wono ho asem ana ya kan sa no na yewura yi na atu bi diamane mampanyina sebra Ghana foto abadiama no yewura John Dramani Mahama atwe ne se wasrapa National Cathedral project no wanei adwotwe ba ho ase ya yanso ya nyanso hu sika pinu a fafa nkrofo nsase no yewura John Dramani Mahama ba won force ya nyoyo won hwe hunu sani pa bebre bia da sasika no ebia fa ne nsase bia no mara betumi ne nadie wasa saa die wotumi ya pa Ghana fo bebo yansam shra de amano am ye unsa no kwa saa corruption ye kata shapro ye dwum de kankan no wotumi ade aye adwuma
ese ba bia do sese wo so ko che wo National Cathedral yes National Cathedral what tradition na also mu na ko je nyɛ na kan wɔn na also mu je na na wɔn ko wɔn kan furia kan wɔn ne kan furia kan also mu je sa oso ko ba ni kan wa sa so ni jai oso ko ba ni na kan bo practice no sa so ni de ben jai o ye to na bo sa se ye ga na me Kufa kaya na kasa kufa roboa ifisebe
Usawa Apostle St. Sack no wano ya panyipa ya Open Arms Ministry ya wakumase no trust so wadano ana ekotie se wade adesode ato ye John Dramani Mahama Mezo ana 5G ano na ya kanfo de amawo ano de ba kwa hode wom na tie apogena na so se Christmas yi wobatumi de aye adwuma yaso abenkasa 24 ko kromo nemo mo kwa aya mabusua bibi ayode na ade ko Mezo ana 5G ya wokwa na ja wa package ne kama na wode yakwa kwacha dofo abusua enyina na omani atumi agye ho kwa Oversight Junction wokwa banya ndodo mu no watu na sa kwamia ya wodo a yeton anode 21st clinic ni yesiate kayade no wo mun neto ase akra ade firi ho no mabusua efremra santen ya 21st ba yei wo mun ni ade hye no mu hwamoda waso to asentini ya chenwade aba na amro mu emu hyehyew emu twetwon wa kase amara busu nti wo siateka no sada na da nyina atete wo ani wo sode abuei wo tena senso na wo sode na ya wo se wonan no obi de ade ahwim waso ko 21st clinic nchen na dokotafo won hyew na woni hu dwuma komase wo show Oversight Junction wo ben Alpha Radio oboase wo ben wo mu Council Quarters Court Junction Accra wo do me marketo afreso nyane nkranza tachiman wo nyina so o maje o mu dipa fre I was 0540 311 0540 311 Liberty Conference ni ya yahye nso afebia baba kwana wiye ne mu nsam doso ayade na ha wo awade enkoda na chase enyoma pii no aguso ache na nsoso aya tubi gu na fa nyame na ase ma no sanse woni ye de ni pa efete January bepem December enu nti yasema dance ye nie enu woni asem ti a edaso omaye ne yodubo ache wona agina mu se nyame akwa nyame difo a nyame asra ne nwo wiye mremu ajontofo pii no ade ato nsa de afra wo mo Mama Esther baby minister Kwame Jeduka ho mo siso okay ye rakwa kujasi Esther nyame che wonu nyina ka ho bio eno mo ba eda ne 21st December memende di anemu yasam na meka na sa no anopa no nsia ka ni ahyase ewo Jubilee Park nti brabie na wo be ye nhira ye pa obusuo no yekosoa kai wo se wode ko da ne so no a won hyada nhunu ye yie ase yatekọ ase ye wo ha ase ni wo ye ba wo mu ana yagera channel no ba bia ye da no afeni ase fro ni akwakoda ba bi foforo na busua sa scan bie mu ni mu ya mo bi mu wo na on san scan ne bie mu mfa mawo Koban Sanwa Benya Sompa live and colored. Sansaya Banani and Bania Banso say. Yababa Somo Sompa na Manyamua Ketiapa. Sompa Chadia, Yami Adma Wachina. Aneba su Brenna Ria Dunason Kachisa. Sounds so do dear baba. And Risiani Yanka. Mobra Wakran for. Wamso Bre Semu say yen one mu did ye. Anatina Sompa. Ada Sompa Chadia Basa was of our dear bracket to a bien sa. Yakaba mu obeye mu na ye de ache eno na efe se wo konkranza Sompa wa Ghana Commercial Bank dining mu ho afei sunya no so ya wo night market o ana Kumasi ya bedroom hotel say mobile money ya homa ni 0598 559 802 0598 559 802 Edini Electoral Media Anasa Blessed Foster Express Group nso de wo tu kwan wasa he na pesa okọ Canada US UK Holland and Australia New Zealand Germany Express de wo tu fan no de wakọ okọ ye adwuma wo ko sua de scholarship bia odo be kọ pa Kumasi wasa full about Accra Kanashi First Light adwuma wo tinti da na da nyina no Yamfantete, yawo yahoma no ewo hanoma betumi afre yen 0249 00 0448 0249 00 0448 Kwakwa maseta dro ni o esisi ade dro afa yam tim enso ka ho Christmas yanya de abari akokọ na ntwie mponche awodo mbetwetwe bi enitino ye dro ba akwa de beto wankona na to da yandem abusua wanonom ayo 3 herbal center womodu pa omode aba watu ne din sa 3 core capsules wokọ kwale na herbal dan herbal misty ani apidanka won sabeka bi wo pana dodo mu atu nso afre awa 0546 107 107 0546 107 107 abusua ya penso bianom na ya dan hotel ye ba na ya kachi no ye de betoso
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techima eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo ma gine wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enyasem ketua Womuji international awards ahodo womuji local awards ahodo na anu nso na womu the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkoa womu de bibidro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de ba ko a woma gidi womu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ni hypertension ni ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Introducing Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink, a whole new refreshment in a can. Mixer 5G is a tasty non-alcoholic drink. It is a perfect companion for all your events, including parties, weddings, and funerals. It is made with green tea, ginseng, guarana, grapes, and grapefruit. Get refreshed with Mixer 5G Sparkling Drink. For bulk purchases, contact 0246 270 221. This advert is FDA approved.
Brakasa ye duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hia yi pa enye frekasa nko nuaban ne haban bi te se kwonsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaban bi nom ne akeka bom di afa abefo kwan so a ye dia ye prekasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni nsuhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wadidi awie ubenya prekasa powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okechi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumasi Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantoa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 1514 prekese powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe san kratoe mu agi atom.
Hey sewa me hu acho me na no me bisa ekra so kwa brochu
Kwaku afeina bebeko menkrata krani.
Hey ene me ma connection man for den kofo sika aduane ne wanya otu di musa no.
Oh, Express Group adarumenti akwento ayefo opese otu kwan kosua dia Express Group do be call mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany say e to ana se visiting so a Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia and Germany mo am pese motu kwan koye adwuma nso obetimi do wako Dubai, Qatar and South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should mention Akwan Kumasi Asafo Labour roundabout Hwa Accra and so Omo Carnation First Light Tama Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo for ISO 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Here in Ghana, when it comes to chicken, the good old days are back. Why? Because Boris B's Chicken, BBC, is here. Yep, give your family and loved ones Boris B's Chicken. Fresh, tasty, delicious. Boris B's Chicken is produced right here in Ghana by our cherished poultry farmers with support from the Ministry of Agric. Get whole frozen chicken, gizzard, chicken feet, chicken neck, and chicken liver for those special family meals, buffets, picnics, funerals, and all restaurants. Get Boris B's Chicken. It's halal, so everybody can enjoy. Wherever you are, call Boris B's Farms hotline 05-444-444-53. Ask for our branch that is closest to you and come get your chicken. Boris B's Chicken, BBC, proudly a Fiakoko.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi bi ben fie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ani Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire wo ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Appear about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more fra when you fear do me no enka home. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Ulcer tamfo edi age edwade nkratoyi atom.
Afinsiapa. Obo Herbal and Medical Research Center say, Wama nyina afinsiapa. Dr. Obo say, Obronya achede de mo bia. Achede no ni. Ompeso bia de yare besa fefoforo na say. Ne santi, every 16 December, the 25th December, obetimi akọ Obo Herbal and Medical Research Center atena ya. Ewo Ghana ha ba bia, akohwehwe woni padwam a onye wo kapre. Me kire say, free. Into wasebra no ncheke wakoma o kidney wo liver ne woni padua kwa aka ne mount so wo hwe na yade omu a obesa ma wo bra wanyu usika kese bia na wase a chew 30% jese untue sika twitwiridie so wo yade bi wo so na wakoa ne nkwa for bronya chedi so na ko Dr. Bonchen na wansa o yade e ka obebo bia nso obeche omu 30% sene nso ma me biemo se promotion na bronya chedi e sha se 16 December dia kozi 21st December na ebekoso e wo Bo Heba branch didi suwe Kaswa official town Obenjedi restaurant Nkransa Owade Shemine Edrakwane so Kumase Obehunu wo Adwatu Adumanu Sunyane Owo Zinko on immigration center ni de enumhwe Tetiman Obenkente Royal House Open chemu abro mi de nso a obetimi afọ Bo Heba lo number si so 0549161508 ni 0550191514 afe 0549385619 Obo Herbal and Medical Research Center Bibidro Kasa.
December to remember.
Masidani o Erade Masidani. I we annual Thanksgiving Liberty Conference. O mayini ya wedu watch. Ewe bre. Onyame nam ne so eye anwodini bebre. Oto ne start the food for thought ade chie nyina. Ene wumpa onyame nam ne nkyerɛkyerɛ so. Aye bibia ma wo se. We eye yasida etwato. Liberty Conference December die. Ebeye Fanta Bruta. Yasemu ayekasa ho no. Ye free David enyom. Oha ene nso. Echichemu ba. Ye nyina ye kurukyire yasida. Nye dia koma ochiridi ampom. Kwamba se yadom. Ewo Jubilee Park December bosome. Nida etoso aduonu ba. Eye memene da. Anopa no sia pepepepepe. Ya jomtofo nie. Ye maame Esther Nyameche. Moses Oki. Minister Kwaku Jesse. Mama Esther. Minister Kwame Jedu. The resident worshipper. Na sadan. Ye beyi wo nyame aya. Mostress ani abefia sasia. Medrofo. Wuti fie ye de. Liberty Conference. When the chat wo. Ewo afie yi mu. Na she. Onyame nam na ye yeso. Wobeti wo bronsa. Wobebro no. Amane de nkuku ne nkaka. Akotena da braka. Wobeti na want to mintua ne ka. Ene ni akire mu otutu ka. Na onyame o ye kachiafo no. Wonam sa akwanya iso. Betua ye ho aka nyina. Na she ne so say. We ye communion wine. Any breaking of bread. Direction. Liberty Conference. December edition. Oh, glory. Hallelujah.
Sompa TV, Emma Aketiapa.
I was here and Sam so Foundation for Leadership Excellence. You're trying to kind of say flags and a dear foot to a man conquer so cool. And a bicycle cool, you know, Sankaba to me. I was here Yabia Bia, and Car and Quadan Yabama woman church or some quite 2 warm of 4 at their fabra bonia sitting a more for Cassamu. Ya kind of say counsel no. Was here no quite if you would want one Quadana P. Ya woman best to quite as I just saw some woman, a chair and penny for cradia. Wasan kurani pinwa fire umuni haumwa. Awasanka a church of one and penny for most who could him. Actress San Kodana Bell woman one mocassa. Now so I'm saying this council and Ibu school munintino. Ayana drew maybe an Kodana Tobaha. Now a moon baby or former Samon quent woman for 1 cassa and a boy woman Kodana Kura Subai Bimua. Ayana woman pum. I can't be ama a quay the other stradia to ja as rappers and car by Amanaya di dear. Now what to me after the quadrant dream. And Kababwama Yasuku non koda pinuana. Woman nam how near dream would no. Nina to at me extra. Where I Foundation Youth Empowerment Summit. Jumedia Sunkwana Elkoswan and Amsoma. Panya control for ya. Foundation for Leadership Excellence. Flexi Kwe Wadano. Dr. John Kisi. Waden some when you not die at 2. John Brown and some trouble for aiding common. Say and was saying him.
So flex and as I you my age and I be a workshop Graneko. Yaji for family numbers, so you will be a friend mentoring. Prepare to build able to be share one another or hobbies are you will be far over to my from one. No, you want to damage. Yes, school so fine. Don't want to my counseling as the only Juma. Because I am a family worker, I help I want to win you be na oil the man na fi do wa na ejeja yi na wa se ona meeting for the view on kwa oga chende ma melen papa de by pele mi yin ya o ti mi to bi awofo meto to strong one yen yamba ni nyan kita onzi na yen yamba no won teacher so nyan kita onzi e bia na bo ban asamo kan engines but any teacher kasa ni je botu maka cho do wo be mu hwana na isima oti na subject ani won join the major pe do ye botu wa ye nti hyenkwan no ye.
And what you know, right, Bridget? A man, sir, one of the so a councillor, the ma facilitator, our summit in one of the so a casaka cry.
I'm the GS and Ankasambu Eddie into TBB, they are to empower prefects on how to be a good leader. We know a Sir Ejumana Aircourse, our Ghana Education Service, and Yamiadoma, we are part of it. To meet me a castle, I do win our Aircourse or Hassi and Airport with the Ejumana Ghana Education Service. On the day, I'm Crown Crona, Dofu, Pam, so Pedem from Open, while the Shima, may I can hear or voluntary service, and the Titina will come home now. The whole idea is that you're there, you're
Abusiana no achi no yari adesiafo ne bia omo so course adwumade sonko ase no ene bi no kasai
counselors in every counselor as a student we reach one who is able to our counseling officer catching counselor the medium no shimali technical school deal that and do your baby is saying you will be for as in that someone about brain
Russia, to say, said the obiti practice Dutch, and I said, you
I will say you to and some no as so na and I'm number 2. I don't share your hormone nature say, a wumbuabo womu swing in no yourself much as an unsentum. Sir, just a bunch and a body abo back as I can say with John Womco to Tono. Don't one way fresh ye neba, and my one babato were Jamasu. I can't be a madu wumbuabo ye papa paya nay, woman yamana boni bawa bedu actually and como. Na a man a mamma ye walk running much remua. Na sir, I just say, as Siena Fabu on one penny for a tone. At the amani pebino ya woman so. I know what would you bunch and a body. Ya, I walk back and see or two at your bed Jamasu. Tomokura want to say. Sabio, yen animal binuma, one my free moo, na do mob moo, aqua from one. Every cramp will be cranka, crash a bunch of body anymore. Woman did you win him a how any woman who I won't be no. Nam soon till one more seven for a santimel run a one more cabby a woman, sassasimi or mumremubi.
Bunch dear, tell him, yet a quick amanso. The about Messi, also be a windy, but the good amanso cotton. And the water and then una money. Omunim na kroma pemfo so nim esen kom stop no ba don se banche de we betima ko so undi fufuo kura na o ka banku a we betima ko to bi de twi banche more enso so akodi enti eye danger e mayen na esi yeso so nke mfa janka ba do ye ko ho no so mo hwe dua esi wonya atum so mo di ja aka ho e hayen na pemfo no bebre ha wo na no kura no na e de mo so mbe de enton bi wo ho ya de asafo mamsen na afi na aba a yenim meni free adi nyina no minim asafo mamsen na esie ya opanyina obetena asafo akonya so ne frɛ no na na afrifa obetena akonya no so bi pen owu ye no ba bi esie no aye siesie nkura ne mpanfo bi wo ha esie omnyina opanyina siama ne ne mpanfo kakra aton esie no ekoka ya wo se omayi de kɔ adasai bada esie no so no panyini bia ne yufo ye wo ha no bia no a onim bibi se yayi esie de kɔ ba bi foforo enti musu mbusa mpanfo bebre so se ɛhɔ ye esie na de minim.
I was your way, I chroma for a billion one of Castle Rock, Abna Asu, one no Anna, a Gina, Melbrunina, Nemua, Wakasaya, a demand Parliament number 2, Yana Rosonian fan 7 no NC. Kokwa Veronica Jando, Akosia Somoya Grace, Boozy, Reverend Michael, Anna Feura Santia Bois Benedict, Asada PSC and Co and Famamo, Menso Modeka, Boy Suma, Mamma Batana.